What I've seen from you is that getting out of the bunker is one of the biggest challenges that you face on the golf course. But in this video, I'm going to show you a bunker shot technique that is so simple that getting out of the sand is going to be one of your strengths in the game, and you're actually going to want to miss here instead of giving yourself a short-sided chip. Now, the reason this is going to be one of your strengths is because this is the only shot in golf where we actually don't have to hit the ball, and we can get the ball to come out very soft and get it to stop very quick. So when you know this technique, you're going to want to be missing in the bunkers instead of giving yourself those hard flop shots around the green. Now, one of my mentors once told me that Butch Harmon, who was one of Tiger Woods' greatest coaches, taught Ricky Fowler how to be a great player out of the bunker by just simply telling him that he just needs to feel like he's hitting the sand towards the hole. Now, that is a super simple thought, and I'm going to show you today exactly how to set up to it so that all you have to think about in the bunker is hitting the sand to the hole, and this is going to be the strongest part of your game. Now, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe. I release videos like this every single week teaching you how to get better at golf, and if you're a returning viewer, I appreciate your support, so let's get into it. Now, if you really are interested in improving your game, we are currently running a free consultation call with us to see if we can help you improve your game. So if you would be interested in having a chat with us, seeing what you need to do to improve your game, then just click the link in the description and I'll see you right there. All right, so the reason this can be one of the easiest shots for you around the green is because simply our target here is to just hit the sand. So the ball and the club face are never going to make contact, and what we're going to get here is that it's much easier to control how that ball stops. But you have to be confident with your technique, and the really important thing that you have to consider is setting up to the golf ball correctly. So I'm going to show you exactly right now how to set up to the golf ball so that you can make this the strength of your game. So the first thing we want to do is draw some lines. This is what Rory McIlroy does very well. He'll draw a line towards the hole, okay, and he'll draw a line behind it, right? And then what he's going to do is he's going to draw a line right behind the golf ball perpendicular to that line, so that it makes like a T shape. Now, this is going to really help us with our swing path, and it's going to help us with the positioning of our feet and where we need to strike the sand. So once you have those lines down, all you're going to do is come in and you're going to aim completely straight. A lot of people will aim way left, okay? And that makes it very hard to control the distance. We're going to aim completely straight, so our feet are going to be parallel to this line. What we're going to do is we're going to have our left heel just on this line that's coming backwards for our ball position, and then we're going to dig our feet in like this. Now, what a lot of people do when they come into the bunker is that because there might be a lip, or because they want to get the ball high, they'll lean their upper body back, and it makes it very difficult then to strike the sand in the right place. Inevitably, when you do this, you're going to strike the sand way too far back. So what most people do is they try and lift, and then they thin the ball, and then it never really gets out, okay? So what we need to do is really make sure that once we get here, we get our weight over onto the front foot, and we get our spine over this side of the line, okay? This is going to really help us strike where we need to on that line. Once you do that, then what you want to do is you want to flatten out the club face. You want to make it really, really open. Now, this is going to look like to you that the ball is going to go super far to the right, but because we're not actually hitting the ball and we're getting in underneath and we're taking the sand, it means that whatever direction this club swings in, that's the direction the ball is going to go. So don't be worried about getting this club face wide open, because it's not going to go off to the right on you, okay? So then what you want to do is really hunk down with your knees. You really want to get nice and low with your legs, okay? You want to have a real solid base so that you can get underneath that ball. And you want to make sure that your hands are not too far forward like this, because then you're just going to be digging for gold. You want to keep the hands back, almost as if the hands are level with the back of that golf ball. Now we're in that setup position where we're going to be able to come up and strike the sand with confidence before the ball and really see that ball pop out. So before you try this, I want you to set up to this line. You can set up this far back. Get into that setup, weights forward, club face is wide open, and what you want to do is swing up and try and hit that line. But you need confidence coming through this. You really need to speed up as you come through. So we are hitting down, but we're also hitting into the sand and finishing up like this. So once you've done that a few times, get yourself back to setup, get that face wide open, get that weight forward, and just really focus on trying to hit that line as hard as you can. And you see that ball's come out, and I've got a nice little opportunity for par there. And then once you've practiced that a few times, try it without the line, because obviously you can't do that when you're on the golf course. So try and set up, make sure that ball's set up inside the left heel, get nice and low, weight forward, club face is open, and we're just swinging straight through towards the target. And again, stopping very quickly, we've got a short one for saving our par. So I'm just going to draw the line in again, pointing at the target so that you can see that I'm swinging straight on that line. Draw this line in, get set up. So really, once you're in that setup, you're just trying to hit the sand just before the ball, and you're really trying to swing straight through on that line. I actually got more sand there than I needed, but because I was confident going through and I had good speed, the ball actually still got out, and we still have an opportunity to save our par. So you can really make this shot the most consistent shot you have in golf, because, as I said, your objective here is just to hit the sand towards the hole. So when I do this, I'm actually, when it comes to thinking about how hard I need to hit it, I'm just trying to imagine that because I'm striking the sand here, I'm trying to hit that sand and get it to reach the hole. It's not possible, but it's a really nice thought, and it takes away you thinking about where you need to strike the ball, because as we know, we don't want to strike the ball. There we go, that's got to be good. Get in. Oh, good shot. So, as I said, come in, draw your line, draw your second line, get your ball position right, honk down, lean the weight forward, get the spine over the ball, keep the hands back, club face is flared wide open, and swinging up and down, keeping your weight on this front foot and hitting that line with real confidence. There we go, come on. Almost. All right guys, if you enjoyed this video, and you're definitely going to start hitting your bunker shots so much better, I'm going to be releasing another video next week that's going to show you how to hit different distances so that you can really master any bunker shot that you face around the green. Now, as I said, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe, and if you're a returning viewer, I appreciate your support. And remember, if you want to have a free consultation call with me or my team, click the link in the description. We'll get on, we'll have a 30-minute chat and see what you need to do this year to improve your game and really get that handicap down. See you in the next one.